The U.S. military is rushing to deploy a controversial missile defense system in South Korea after the North practiced ballistic missile attacks aimed toward U.S. troops. North Korea released the first video of Monday's surprise launches. State media said overnight the military was simulating multiple strikes on U.S. bases in Japan.
The missiles splashed down in the Sea of Japan about 200 miles from the Japanese coast. That's within range of 7 U.S. military bases on mainland Japan, where more than 20,000 American military personnel are stationed. David Martin is at the Pentagon with a look at the rising tensions. David, good morning.
Good morning. The official North Korea news agency says these launches were conducted by a unit whose mission is to attack U.S. military bases in Japan. The launches triggered an early start to the installation of a new missile defense system on the Korean peninsula. American military cargo planes landed in South Korea early Tuesday morning, delivering the first elements of the missile defense system known as THAAD, a controversial system that wasn't scheduled to arrive until later this year. But U.S. military officials moved it up after the latest launches by North Korea. The U.S. and South Korea insist THAAD's purpose is defending against missiles from the north. But China is against its deployment, believing it could be the target of the system's wide-ranging radar. On Monday, U.S. satellites detected only one launch at first. Later, analysts concluded North Korea had actually fired 5 medium-range missiles simultaneously. One failed, but the other 4 flew 600 miles across the Korean peninsula and landed about 200 miles off the coast of Japan. These missile launches were supervised by Kim Jong-un himself. They were fired without warning in a barrage intended to overwhelm missile defense systems based in Japan. Had they been fired from the East Coast, they could have reached Japan. They weren't capable of carrying a nuclear weapon and not very accurate, but they caught U.S. intelligence by surprise. President Trump spoke with both Japan's prime minister and the acting president of South Korea by phone yesterday. He emphasized America's ironclad commitment to stand with Japan and South Korea in the face of the serious threat posed by North Korea. Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe told reporters President Trump said the United States is with Japan 100%. North Korean officials said the missile launches were a response to a U.S. South Korean military exercise which the North claims is preparation for a preemptive nuclear strike. That exercise is scheduled to go on now for 2 more months, and almost certainly the North Koreans will launch more missiles. Anthony?
David Martin. Thanks, David.